Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Hello. I have some good news and I have some bad news. But we'll start with the bad news so that the good news hopefully softens the blow. That's how that works, right? The bad news is that I feel very sick and have for a while, like a couple days now. After last stream, which was on Tuesday, I got a pretty bad sore throat. Bad enough that I was like taking medicine for it and stuff. The sore throat has gone away, but now I'm like very congested and just generally feel bad. So we're gonna have a short stream today. I'd like to try and get 2 hours of grinding in, but I don't know, man. That might be a tall order. We'll see how I feel after the first one. It's gonna be hard.
Gromvax just followed.
Gromvax, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Oh, never mind. You're a bot. Goodbye, sir. So to continue my point, the good news is that I have finished editing the video, the first video for the series. And all I have left is to make a thumbnail and stuff, so I should be able to get that up later today. So that's a W. Bad news, short stream. Good news, video later. So we'll get on with the grind here. Spotify is freaking loud as crap again, huh? Okay, we'll leave that like that. I am just gonna... I think I've like changed what my goal is here. So before I was trying to make enough time fields to like profit loot scrolls, but I think realistically I just want to go for the map. Going for the map will not only earn me a bit of money, but will also knock out one of the goals, which is, you know, the map piece. So I think that'll just be our focus. I'll still use Agris, but I'm only going to use level 1 loot scrolls, and we'll just try to get the map down. Did you apply to random guilds for login rewards yet? I did not. Thank you for reminding me. There was a guild that was trying to invite me, but I just ignored them, and it was called... Oh, they must not be a combat guild. It was called Chick-fil-A. I'll just hit join. And I'll type Dad. We'll see if they accept me. No requirements, casual PvE and PvP, no Discord or voice required. I assume that they'll just say yes. Thank you for reminding me on that very valid point. And, yeah, so apparently the guild rewards have, like a free tier 4 pet in them, and that'll be sick. That'll actually be so good. The other update that I have for you guys is that I did decide to spend $40 on the game. It's a travesty, I know, but I did buy the tent. I have had the free-to-play tent for 2.5 years. I literally can't be asked to deal with it anymore. With that said, I am going to forget about some of the features of the tent, especially the repair function. I have been running back to town after every hour for 2.5 years. So, yeah. And I'm going to forget about the tent buff, which I can't even afford, so I'll have to pull some money out of the market, but not the point. The point is, the objective of this particular game mode is to have fun. And, yeah, a tent is something that just historically has annoyed me a ton in the past, and I'd rather just be rid of it. And I had a 30% discount coupon anyway, so I got it for a little bit cheaper. So no way Black Desert. Black Desert, we're back. We've had a few streams back. You could check those out either on the VOD channel or here on Twitch. I believe that they're on VODs on Twitch. But we're back. Today is kind of like a bad day to join back because it's going to be super short because I'm sick, but what are you going to do? Let's get our hour started, though. I will pop this food buff. I will pop my pets out. I don't know why that one was out. We'll feed them all. I will buy this tent buff. And, what am I missing? What am I forgetting? Agris, that's what it is. Okay, let's roll. Let's get a map piece this hour out. I would love that. I am on seasonal server, I believe. Must be, since I got a time filled. Sickest in your name, to be fair. Interestingly, like, I don't often get sick, but this last year, I've gotten sick a ton. Like, the previous 5 years, I had never gotten sick. And this year, sick a ton. Nice way of saying I hate you? Nah, we don't hate you. It's just, like, I wish that I felt good today. Because I could do a longer stream, but I honestly feel so bad that I was just not going to stream. But I want to, like... I don't want to make excuses to not stream anymore, because I really enjoy it, so... Why you stream early when I show up? I'm sorry, man. I wish I wasn't sick. I really do. But to make it up to you, I am going to post the first video of this series later today. Grandpa Kron! I did finish the first video, so I just have to make a thumbnail, and then I'll upload it. What do we get from Grandpa Kron? 30 mil? Okay, we're in the money now. This Christmas event, we're gonna make some frickin' money. Golden Grandpa Kron pole, what the heck is that? Well, we didn't get it, so it doesn't matter. $24-hour stream to make it even. What would I even stream for 24 hours? You know what I mean? The other good news is that we'll be back tomorrow with some Dark Souls 1 with Mr. Cookie. I'm pretty sure he's available. I haven't heard otherwise. And if he isn't available, then we'll probably just play some Black Desert. And that should be a longer stream. I'm hoping that I feel better tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. And then, you know, I'm going to be streaming more often, so we'll be around. Don't you worry, we'll be around. My freaking, it's weird, man. Like, my throat feels better. And what I gotta say is, like, yesterday I felt so bad I couldn't even speak. But today, like, my chest feels like it's under a lot of pressure, and I'm like, congested, and I feel kind of, like, sick. Like, stomach sick. It's weird, man. Don't try to say this, but I've decided to 99... Slayer my 2200 total level. That probably means getting range and defense 99 first. Oh, you want Slayer to be... You want 99 Slayer to be 2200 total level. Now, you hadn't mentioned anything about it, but that would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know what? There's a goal that I have, and it's unrealistic, because I don't know what I'm doing. But my favorite cape in the game that I've ever seen is the Infernal Max cape. I absolutely love the look of the Infernal Max cape. It's so cool looking. But obviously, like, I need an overwhelming volume of skill, and then also need to max, so it's like a big ask, but it is the coolest freaking cape. For the Quiver Max Cape, I don't know that I've seen another Grandpa Kron. Are these going to be common? Another 30 mil. My god, we're going to get rich off this freaking event, man. That's 60 mil. We're going to get rich off this event. I really want to know what the Grandpa Kron pole is, though. Is it like a fishing rod or something? Or is it just like a candy cane? I don't know if I've seen the Quiver Max Cape. Put in Discord so you can check it out whenever. Okay, how about right this very second? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I definitely prefer the Infernal one, though. I'm not sure what it is. I suppose you could get both, but you'd have to do the Inferno twice. Is that how that works? Or is that just for fire capes? What about forced season graduation? Yeah, that's pretty interesting. That they're going to force us to graduate season. That does mean that I will have to make another season character to lock to seasonal. Which is both unfortunate and also kind of a good thing. Because I picked up a Floramos accessory. Okay, so if you look in here, under the season coupons, wherever they are, they used to be on the right-hand side. That's why I've lost them. Okay. The Seal of Journeys. I've already picked up one of my Floramos accessories, but I don't have enough tokens to actually get the second one, so I will have to make another seasonal. So I guess they're just forcing me to do it earlier than I would have chosen to, which is a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. A good thing because it just means I'll have more mastery sooner, and a bad thing because it means we're going to have to go through the whole seasonal thing again. But it's really not that long. In this case, I won't have to do like all of the main quest line like I did to get the pets. I literally can just go and grind something. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's something that we had to do anyway. I would have preferred to choose when that happened, but you know, it's fine. At the end of the day, I probably will choose a different class though. Something a bit faster. Be that like a Musa or a Valk or something maybe, and we'll do Valk train, or maybe even like a Zerker for the Zerker train. Only one Inferno Cape in total, unless you lose it somehow. How does that work then? Do you just like attach and detach the quiver? Or attach and detach the max cape? Their new Christmas outfit? Are you asking if there is a new Christmas outfit? I haven't looked at the update. You can get multiple max capes? Oh, you just buy them? Okay. That makes sense. That's Central Market, not Pearl Shop guy. Apparel. What about new? Yeah, I don't see anything. That doesn't mean that there isn't a new one. But I haven't looked at the news post or anything. $2.2 mil each for a max cape. That's not too bad. Considering it has like all of the cape functions in it, that's not bad. I know I should probably go for the crafting cape first, but man, just because it's like useful, I just like, man, I think Mario's gonna get the crafting cape first, because I'm like, he's making all the jewelry for us, so I'm just trying to supply him with sand. Crash is massive pain to get 99 on iron, yeah. It's to me, Mario, yeah. Yeah, there's Mario's a community member who hangs out pretty often, and we have a group Iron Man together on old school RuneScape. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed the game. Keep also realizing that useful, especially with the new sailing amulet. So is that just where you bank now? Is Pandemonium with the sailing amulet? Because it's close enough to a bank? I guess if you don't have the crafting cape. Faru, we better get him. Where's he at? Hello. Oh, it's the tanky Afaru, non-seasonal Afaru. Three gold bars, wow. Deep pinpoint, a teleport option on the amulet is one tile closer to a bank than the crafting cape. I only have Pandemonium unlocked because my frickin' boat, like, I have the bigger boat, but it has just the base, like, keel and hull, because I don't have the smithing and stuff to actually, like, put the bigger stuff on it. I did get mithril salvage hooks, but that's all it has, and like a teak cargo hold or something. No, mahogany cargo hold. And I just gotta work on my smithing. So I'm afraid to traverse the ocean because I don't want to get damaged by stuff. That's almost fully made out of rune. Juiced. Two-car. Kind of hardcore, just explore, take some repair kits. I don't have any repair kits. I just want to get soup. That's it, man. That's my goal with sailing. Get soup. Tell Mario to make them or buy the bad ones from the shop. I could probably make some. I'll have to Google what goes into them, but I bet you I can make some. Mario's just been farming lately. I think he wants 99 farming, and he's trying to go for the pet as well, which is pretty cool. I don't like farming. I also don't like farming. But I should at least do the journal to get the disease-free patch. Start planting stuff in that. Black Spirit Claw piece. Okay, that's a little bit of money. Nothing crazy, though. I also started leveling up a ninja. I do think that I'm going to main a ninja. He's level 19. I put a little bit of gear on him. I, like, claimed a couple of the pen pieces and some of the pen capoches. And I, like, just started working on him before maintenance. Oh, I hate that. Why is this still a bug, PA? Come on. So I'll probably main the ninja, and then we'll tag the savior when that comes out. That'll just be how we do it, I think. Currently have just over 1.3 million Herblore XP banked. Mario, gave me all of his Harlanders. He gave me 1,000 Harlanders. Ooh, a Grandpa Kron gift. This is big money now. This is actually big money with these freaking hats. Ooh, and a red stocking. It could have 1,000 meme Kronstones in it. 500 memes. Or a hat. That'd be cool. What you got for me, bud? A hat. Another freaking hat. We're rich. We have 120 mil in hats. And it's been 16 minutes. That's more than I make in an hour here. I wonder if you can spawn those from life scaling as well, because that would be huge. I've been trying to gather lizards for some life scale XP and a little bit of money. I think I'm up to, yeah, skilled 9 gathering, which isn't horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. I'm going to try to do more moons later, because I'm still at the 5kc, but man, I just feel awful. So we'll see. Give me all your time filled game. Oh, what's my drop rate anyway? Oh, I didn't even turn on a loot scroll. And nobody said nothing. Wow. Grinding 16 minutes with a tent buff and no loot scroll. That's crazy. And we got like 4 of those Grandpa Kron gifts with no loot scroll. That's really interesting. Now we're at 280% drop rate. There must be a... Oh yeah, there's a drop rate event. 100% drop rate, so pretty juiced. Not bad. They forgot your loot scroll. Thank you. I could have sworn I turned it on. Obviously I didn't though. But I did remember Agris, which is something I usually forget, so I guess it's a give and take. What did you say about the Hairlanders? Did I not finish that sentence? Holy. So Mario gave me 1,000 Hairlanders because he didn't feel like doing anything with them, and he got them from moons. So I just crafted them into the potions and got from like, I think I was 31 Herblore and now I'm like 53. Pretty crazy. And now I can go do the not adventure logs. I'm getting my games mixed up now. The some of the achievement diaries and probably get 58, which would be super nice for the herb sack. Herb. Hello Mario, good morning. I did put those potions back in storage as well, so there's just a giant freaking stack of them. Three time-filled blackstones. Okay. No luck on soup yet, Mario. I'm trying though. Soiled sisal. Morning, Maddie. Hope you're doing well. Did you see the new Grandpa Kron event? Because we have made more money in the last 15 minutes than I will make in the entire hour off of just sulfur. Because of these frickin' Grandpa Kron hats. 30 mil a piece. And we already have 5 of them. It's been 21 minutes. What event? It spawns like a Grandpa Kron box, and you kill the box and it gives you a bunch of stuff. Like these blue Christmas stockings. There's also red Christmas stockings. And it gives you some memes, and these Grandpa Kron hats worth 30 mil. And it also gives you some mystical spirit powder, which is kind of nice. So that we don't have to worry too much about that. Pretty cool. And it's like literally that 130 mil is what I would make in a whole hour here anyway. So it's gonna juice our money, which is good. I need money. I've been ordering life skill gear. So I think I have orders on the last 2 life skill gear, or maybe I bought the last 2 life skill gear. I don't remember now. Let me look at my fisherman. Yeah, I bought the last 2 life skill gear. So I've spent basically all my money getting Tuvala stuff. So next up will be the HPMP potions. So I need like 11.5 bill. And then I'll probably get Tet Fisher's clothes and a Tet stool. And that's going to be another like 15 bill probably. Something like that. So we need all the money we can get. Loot that 2 car, please. Thank you. Just get soup nod. Trying, man. I switched to the active method as well. So instead of salvaging for 1 in 280k, I'm actually doing port tasks for the 1 in like 4,000. Haven't been doing that long though. You can join the contest Jagex is holding. Make your own island. It might be added to the game. That's either 1 year membership, a PC worth $2,500, or a desk mat and mystery prize. Do you get to choose? Or is it just like a raffle thing and there's 3 winners maybe? Because I definitely don't need the $2,500 PC. Like 100% don't need that. Do you just like MS Paint the thing, or? Long term is 99 farming, but will do my daily farm runs until I'm out. Slow skill to get up with no seeds. True that, man. I can feed you seeds until you're 99. And then we could just do the opposite of that and then feed me seeds until I'm 99. If you want to go that route, I'm happy to like do that for you. I already don't want to farm anyway, so. Not that I have seeds per se, but I will get them over time, right? And then maybe I'll just keep the Hosidius patches full and then let you have the rest. Got most of my seeds from farming contracts? Yeah, I'm probably not going to do much of that. But I do plan to do a fair bit of Slayer, so I should get some. Main runner gets a PC, run-ups get either members or Mr. President's Deathmat. Fair enough. I think, like, the most useful to me would be members, because I have the desk mat and I have the PC, so... But I'm not very, like, creative in that sense. So, are people just, like, MS painting the maps, or the islands? Most of my tree seeds are from farming contracts. All of my tree seeds came from Mario. And then I planted 6 of them, and then have not harvested those 6. So, yeah. I'm not being very appreciative of the seeds that you have given me. Hey, a scroll, nice. Let me kill this 2-car. Oh, holy, he's running. Jeez. He really wanted to just get out of there. Put one of the contest entries on the Discord. Whoa. Everlight. The Hallowed Hoist. Is it like all of the blue ones? That's crazy. Do love the Calquat trees. Fast to grow. Got a lot of seeds and are 3 patch now. 12k XP per check. Huh. I guess, man, that's like pretty complex. I think if you look at the theme that they have going for the current islands, it's like Dog Nose Island, which kind of looks like a dog nose, and so on. So I think you just find... Here's your idea, Aaron. And if you win, you can share the prize with me. D-Sim Island. And it's just a dragon sim. And on it are just big gorillas. Just a bunch of body blocking big gorillas. Ooh, a Grandpa Cron gift. Easy 30k, or easy 30 mil. Look at that. Easy 30 mil. This is the easiest money of my life. And some Cron stones? You betcha. Hello, Zunaku. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if you guys can hear that I'm sick, but I hear that I'm sick. It's bad, man. The island needs to be an agility one? You're a genius, Mario. You're a freaking genius. So the island will just be the guy that is the agility cape guy. And you'll need 99 agility to access it. And on the island, they'll put a new graceful reskin. So now we just have to design a custom graceful reskin that looks cool, that people like. And we win. Afari, where you at, bud? Wow. This is a season of Faru right there. Yep. When you fail the lap, you fall into the water with sharks in it. Yeah, you just die. It's certain death. And there's a 69% chance of failure. Lol. Farming for fun, or this another challenge like the Iron Man? I'm not doing any challenges. The last like 2.5 years of my life have been dedicated to challenges. And it really like burnt me out of the game, and I stopped playing for a while. So the new challenge is to have no restrictions and just try to have fun with the game. That's the new challenge, the new goal. Play the game for fun. So we've been memeing about a bit. I'm not going nearly as hard as I used to on the game either, so progression will be a fair bit slower, but certainly more fun, I'll say that. Do we plan for stamina potions? Or house? If I get one more early level, I think I can boost to make them with the pie. Pretty close. If you need agility tokens, you let me know. I'm sure I have plenty. I guess amylase packs. I hear Moons gives a lot of herbs. Yeah. Mario Moons gives me a lot of herbs, as it turns out. I think it was 22 herb lore levels from making those. It's pretty nice. Not too shabby. Man, I wonder if we're gonna get lucky on the map on this account. The last account got unlucky, but the one before it got lucky, so maybe we'll just get average. 211 marks of grace, but still need armor. Okay, why don't you spend yours on the armor, and then I can just donate the amylase to you for your pool. I'm happy to do that. I already have the armor and then some, so not too worried about it. Here for Goth Mommy waiting room. Right here, bud. Right there. This is God of Throat right here. Right there. And if that's not enough for you, we have Fish Throat right here. And we have Throat Serpent over here. I got everything you need. Can you tell the theme of this account? Kind of make 20 so we both can get the house upgrade. Ooh, I'm like quite a way. I don't even have a regular pool yet. I'm quite a ways away from that, but I do need to invest in the house stuff. But yeah, I mean, like it makes sense to make them if you're going to boost anyway, so. I'm not sure how many I have, but you can have them all if you want. I don't need any of them. Absolutely flabbergasted. This is your 5th account. I think it's more than that. I could try to math it, because I had an account before the data transfer, and then I had my main account, which is the same one, so that's 2. Then I had the Iron Man, which is 3. The Ultimate Iron Man, which is 4. The Speedrun account, which is 5. So this is number 6. But you know, if you're not having fun, you're not having fun. So here we are. Gonna have some fun. First time logging in again, our server alive. You got Node Wars? Oh yeah, it's like EU Node War time, isn't it? Fun is fun. I think the problem is like, my favorite part of the game is the early phase, because you actually make progress. You know what I mean? But you start getting up there in gear score, and it's like, man, you just grind and grind and grind, and you don't get anywhere. And it's like so much worse on an Iron Man, and even more still on an Ultimate Iron Man. My season servers were the GOAT. You find them too fast now? Also, like, not very rewarding. Have an alt 750 gear score. So fun gearing up fast? Yeah. You really hit that wall fast, man. And then that wall lasts a long, long time. Does it count 4, by the way, endgame progression? Yeah. So it's just like, think of this account as my way of playing the game the way a regular person would. So, I want to do some of the life scaling in the game. I've played the game for 10 years now, and I haven't touched any of the life scaling in that entire time. Like, I had a guru cook one time to do Imperial crates, and then never did them. And I've never done like sailing or bartering or gathering really. I've done like, I think I got to artisan hunter one time. So I haven't touched any life skills. I want to do some of that stuff. I want to buy a boat. I want to do blue battlefield. I also want to get gear grinding and stuff. I want to go for some treasure items, that kind of stuff. I don't know me. Rename Twitch. I'm Zephyr. Oh, Zephyr. Hello. I do remember the name Zephyr. I'll try to connect the two in my head. Good to see ya. Hope you've been doing well. Discount free player, pay to win. I wouldn't say pay to win, but also not free to play, because I did buy a tent. But I'm also not interested in, like, spending money, so... I have T1 pets still. But I've had the free-to-play tent for the last 2.5 years, and I just can't be asked to do it anymore. Just can't be asked. Very least fairy system is bad, so surely you must have something in mind. Yeah, you can actually just pay silver to reroll your fairy. It's not too bad. And the good news is that the only thing that I care about is Miraculous Cheer. I don't care about the, like, auto food buff garbage. I think the people that feel like they need that are just lazy. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe that's offensive, I'm not sure. But I've played 10 years without that. I don't need it. I just don't want to spam one. So if I can get that, I'm good. But as soon as I get a tier 3 fairy, I'll just pay silver to re-roll it over and over again. Till we get a decent Miraculous Cheer. Hopefully 5. 5 would be ideal. Pay for convenience. I think just the tent, to be honest. Because, like, over time, I can just buy pets from the market. So that's not that big of a deal. I don't care about costumes. And there's nothing really else for sale, right? You don't need weight limit or any of that stuff. That's like one of the benefits of doing the Iron Man and Ultimate Iron Man for so long, is that I've just gotten used to stacking on my horse and stuff, so it doesn't bother me. So I don't need to spend a bunch of money on maids or weight or inventory or anything like that. So I think I'm set with just the tent. Which means I've spent less than the cost of a AAA game. You know? Get T4 I think tomorrow? Yeah, I have to be in a guild though. And I did apply to a guild at the start of stream today, just a random one. Hoping that they'll accept me so that I can get the guild login rewards. Whenever you have actual money, you can just buy pets from the market. Yeah, exactly, yep. That'll be the plan. I'll just drop orders on pets. They do need to, like, sell a box or something that has a pet in it. Maybe they are now, actually. What's the new stuff? Is there like a pack that has pet? That's Old Moon garbage, that's outfit. Are there any pets in some of these boxes? Wizard Gosfey, can you order a Wizard Gosfey? I don't think so, right? I don't think that you can sell those. Yeah. So we'll have to wait for them to sell for like a regular pet in there. Or I'll check the Garmoth Pearl item sale thing and see what pet is selling, if any, and then I'll just drop an order on that. Costume and T4 tomorrow, I think? Yeah. I think both are guild rewards, though. So, we'll see if that guild accepts me. Now's the best time to do another challenge? Yeah, I'm not gonna do another challenge. The idea of another challenge makes me not want to play the game, so... I would not expect another challenge out of me for the foreseeable future. Ultimate Iron Man broke him. Can you blame me? You know how many friggin' horses I caught? You know how many hours of my life I spent catching horses? It was bad. It was bad. And I was doing it like 65 hours a week with a full-time job. It was bad. Horse. Arr. 65 hours of horse catching on top of a full-time job? Yeah, for months. For like 7 months. I'm telling you, man, I lived and breathed horse catching. When you're grinding for hours, obviously you forget about open your inventory and repop your food buffs. Happens to everybody. That's why continuous cure is the second best thing after miraculous cheer. That part makes sense, but bro, continuous care 5, 25 items, like hello? What are we doing out there? Buffed an entire guild, you only need like 5 to 6 items per grind session. Scrolls, food, drafts, boom, done. Generally understand why. And like, the problem that I have with it, Bodhi, is that it's not 25 items because they made some of the items cost more than one. For example, Harmony drafts cost more than one, which defeats the entire purpose of the thing to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, what is the point in Continuous Care 5, which offers 25 items, if a Harmony draft is going to take 15 of those items? It doesn't make any sense. Harmonies count as 20. I'm not sure how many they count as, but it's way more than one. It might tell you if you read them, but yeah. Harmonies do not count as one. They count as a lot. And therefore, the entire point is defeated, right? Vaguely remember you're married. So how do you do that? I am not married, but I was in a relationship for the entire Ultimate Iron Man series, except for the last 2 months. When you get your Scamdient Fairy from login rewards, is there one? I don't. There's no fairy on here. SickLoot only married to the gemstone crab. I love that crab, man. Such a good idea. You don't? Yeah, you don't. So what's going to have to happen is I'll need to collect Layla's petals and roll at least a tier 3 fairy, and then buy the honey wines from the market and upgrade it to tier 4. And then roll it, and if it doesn't get the skills I need, then I need to get another tier 3 and do the same thing again. Do that a few times. Layers puzzles such scarcity. Yeah, but I mean, if you grind a lot, especially if you grind in Kama, they're not too bad. It just means I'm not going to have a fairy for a while, but I'm grinding one-shot spots anyway for now, so it's not a big deal. Not even been near the gemstone crab yet? You're missing out, man. My favorite people are the ones that show up just to pick up the ammo. And my second favorite people are the people that are throwing like frickin' diamond bolt E's at the gemstone crab. Just like... So funny, man. Cost me a watch streak. What did I do? All I did was click the go live button. I don't know what to tell you, man. James got fairy wings inflation. That just pushes you toward buying pearls. That's like the design of the game, right? That's how they make their money. So it's they call it pay for convenience for a reason, and the reason is that they make parts of the game inconvenient in the hopes that you will purchase the convenient solution. That's the goal. Oh, Mario on a 10 stream watch streak. Insane. Mad off again? Fair enough. Have a good evening, Mr. Cookie. We'll catch you later. MMOs or online service games as pay for convenience? Yeah. They pretty much all do it, except for old school RuneScape. BDO is like on the worst side of it though, as far as MMOs go. Elder Scrolls Online is also pretty bad in that regard. Interesting. I've never played ESO. %90 weight. Tried playing it for the story. Did not like the story, so I gave up on it. Car. Nothing. Alright, we gotta dump our weight here. 6K trash already. Not bad. Worse comparing to other Korean grind slops with quality of life mix to the brim. Don't think so. Yeah, it's pretty rough, man. Gaming in general is kind of like a bit of a greedy business now. Korean games, that's normal. Every Korean MMO has pay to win. You know why they have pay to win? You know why that statement is true? It's because people keep buying their garbage. If it didn't work, they wouldn't do it. It's just that simple. But, you know, everyone also has like a different value for money. And, you know, some people, like, they want to spend money to get certain conveniences that they like in the game that they want to play, and that's totally fair. I can't fault them for that. Nothing wrong with that. Just Call of Duty seems to have gone bad for once. That's good. You mean recreating the same game for the 23rd time in a row has finally made people catch on? Fun fact, also risking doxing myself, my company is owned by the same equity firm as RuneScape. Cool. I don't know what firm that is, so it doesn't do anything for me. But that's cool. Size matters. Asian countries love to brag, especially in online games. Hey man, if that's what they want to do, fair enough. You know? I don't think, I think with the exception of, like, blatantly hurting other people, you should be able to have fun doing whatever it is you want to have fun doing. I think that's totally fair. You know? May not be something that I enjoy, but that doesn't mean they can't. It's all good, man. Where's my goth mommy? Is that next week, by the way, that Savior comes out? Or are we just assuming that because the ball is this weekend? That's what they usually do as well, so I'm sure it'll come out. Think next patch after ball? Yeah. That's what I thought as well. Pay to intent only really differs from free to play in that you can juice up your villa buffs from literally anywhere. Yes and no. There are a number of other differences. The first is that all of the functions expire. So your shop contract, the one that lets you buy the tent buff and your church buffs and stuff, that expires every 14 days, so you need to buy a new one from an old moon manager. The storage contract expires, and that expires every 7 days, so you have to buy a new one from an old moon manager. And the anvil expires every 24 hours, and those you have to craft. So you need to acquire the resources to craft them, and one of them is like titanium shards or something, which are totally sold out on the market and kind of a pain to go gather. And you need kind of a lot of them. There's a rumor we're getting a free Carrick. Well, to be fair, last year there was a rumor that we were getting a Pendebo, and that also didn't happen, so... The rumor is just somebody made something up and is trying to spread it around. Falls on Saturday morning my time. Guess I have to get up early. I'm not sure when it is. I'll just watch a recap for it probably, if I even watch it at all. You stack 10 of each in your inventory, barely any weight. Yeah, but the fact that you have to do it is the problem, and the fact that you have to craft the anvil, super annoying. And then you can never ever pop a villa buff from it, which includes the life skill villa. It's like, it got tedious enough on the Iron Man and the alternate Iron Man that the only thing I would get is the shop contract for the tent buff, and that was it. And I would just go back to town to repair. Ooh, Grandpa Crown gift. Gimme. Where is it? There it is. Big money. 4 Caphras, 7 crowns, and 30 mil. Pay to win tends to be the must-have thing from the pro shop. I do think it's like pretty comfortably worth the price, but that's based on my value of money, and that is going to differ for everyone, right? So you kind of have to make your own decision on that. No wonder metalworks are so expensive when all these blacksmiths have to get an entire new anvil every day for all their work. Only the free blacksmiths. But if they pay $49, they don't have to. Heard they're supposedly giving out Vel's Heart this ball. I don't know why they would do that when they already gave out Vel's Heart on console. So does that just mean that console doesn't get anything? Since they already have it? That wouldn't really make sense. The Copens to the PA Giz? Yeah. I think the best way to know what they're going to give out is to wait until Saturday. And then see what they're going to give out. You know what I mean? But I'm not really a speculator, personally. Smart anvil. Yeah, it connects to your Samsung fridge. It's all guesses? Exactly. No one will know until we know, you know? We're coping free whaling armor so that the price drops. Yeah, I did. That was one of the things that I heard. Was they were going to give out some whaling armor. That'd be so funny. That's like, there's no way that happens, but it would be really funny. I'll take anything, honestly. Yeah, free stuff is free stuff, man. I'll take it. Anything is an upgrade for me, so... All I know, no matter the specs of Savior, I goon it so hard. Till the next thing comes out. Need to pay to remove ads on Smart Anvil. Monthly cost of $59.99. That reminds me that they, just yesterday, they have upped the price of my editing software. So it is even more money now. Fun. Oh, that's my hour done. I guess we'll work my way back to the horse. And then we'll contemplate, because I am having a rough time, boys. I don't know if I have another hour in me. My throat is hurting more now, probably because I'm talking. So I might just try to gather for a bit. And then we might have to call it. I knew today wasn't going to be a long stream, but I didn't want to, like, not stream at all. How did we do on our trash anyway? 7k? 7,500? And we ran out of Agris. This is like base level Agris as well. I haven't done any of that journal. I've done exactly 0 of that journal. That's something that we need to work on too, is the journals. But we got, was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Grandpa Cron hats? That's some good money. That is some good money. Not too bad on the Grandpa Cron hats. Extra gets plus 50% drop rate, by the way. I know. That's why I'm not, that's one of the reasons I'm not using level 2 loot scroll. Is because a level 2 loot scroll and Agris would not give me 3 trash instead of 2. It would still give me 2. Caught a cold, get well soon. It's like a cold or a flu or something, man. But it started in the evening after my last stream. So that would have been on Tuesday, like Tuesday evening. For the game's entire lifeline is this upcoming ball. Everyone's calling back. Video being free on the Prolibus market. Got returnees and fresh blood showing up. Does that mean that PvP will exist? Good thing Great America gives you a day off if sick. They sure don't do that. There's like a US-wide policy that states if you are sick, do not go to work. Except if you are sick and you call them and you're like, hey, I'm really sick, I can't come into work. They're like, okay, you don't have a job anymore, bud. But don't come to work sick. But do come to work. But don't come to work sick, lol. What do we got in these stockings? 50 stack? A cane? Another cane? Those are 5 mil a piece. Another 15 mil right there. Sheesh, we made 360 mil. Minus the temp buff, so 310 mil. Not bad. Also, almost 600 time felds. That's pretty good. Definitely worth using the temp buff. So we got, I think, like 430 or 340, one of the two. with just a loot scroll last time. Okay. Let's find the storage guy here. I think the whole New Olvia Academy construction is just the game's way of forcing people to go explore that dead region, Olvia. Nobody goes there unless the game physically drags you. Olvia Academy? I have no idea what that is. I probably should know what that is. But I don't know what that is. I think there might be something about that in Discord now that I'm thinking about it. Let me look. No, that was Camp Tuvala. Never mind. That's what I read. Let's get this in here. 3 of them things, eh? Holy, I feel terrible. Let's go do some chill gathering for a little bit. I'll keep 50 mil on me, and then I'll probably sell some of this stuff. Let's see. A bit of cash money. 1,000 lizard blood. There you go, guys. And click events in the bottom left of minimap. On button left of minimap. Which one is the events button? Oh, this one? Calpheon Ball, Hot Time, Grandpa Kron, something or other. Tree of Heartwarming Cheer, that looks like a quest, I don't care. Assemble for Guild League. Guilds and a Fuaru. Olvia Academy construction begins. Okay, thanks for the information. Learn more. What you got for me? I'm just going to roughly skim this. Connected to real-world charity, aiding the rebuilding of recovering schools affected by disasters such as earthquakes and landslides. Complete the quest, earn a heartfelt reward, purchase a donation ticket via Bartali. Okay, so you spend in-game silver and they will donate IRL money. W. W all round. Family name will be engraved on a digital plaque revealed when you interact with a special statue. Yeah. Let's go get Peeper Catcher on a frickin' plaque, huh? I'm good. I'm good on that. Basically pay Igor Bartali's deadbeat Playboy son, Justin Bieber, $3 billion for a ticket that engraves your name in the game. Scam vibes and all that. Horse statue over there looks sick though. But they donate real money. That's the gimmick there, Bodhi, is like, yeah, you're losing in-game silver to like get your name engraved. Like nobody cares about this part. The thing that we care about is PA donates money to this charity up here. The charity that aids in the rebuilding and recovery of schools affected by disasters such as earthquakes and landslides. Jagex used to do that till UK law banned them from doing it. A UK law bans a game company from donating to charity to get a tax break. How does that work? Basically, Pearl Abyss has decided to donate to charity based on how much money is donated in game. So there's probably like breakpoints of if they reach X number of billions donated in game, then they will spend X number of dollars to this charity. This is not the first time they've done this. They do this. It's been a handful of times actually, and it's one of the cooler things that PA does. And it also helps reduce inflation in the game by deleting silver. So, W all round, to be honest. Ooh, red Christmas stocking. Sharps. I'll take them, I guess. We'll need a bunch of those. Okay, let's, how's my fisherman? 114 energy, let's go gather. I'm gonna go buy it then. Didn't even know about the charity part? Yeah. And I think this might be the 4th time they've done it, and it's usually a different charity. Like the first time they ever did it was maybe 5 years ago. And they donated to, I think it was like a hurricane relief program, because there was just a hurricane or something. And a bunch of people donated in game, and you get titles based on how much you donated and stuff. It's because it's adding real life value to items in game, which could get them in trouble with specific laws for real life value of game currencies. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I guess like you're buying in-game items and they're donating money with it. Could be a bit odd. Ooh. Got me a fever. Congestion. It's a good time. I'm going to try to do some moons later, Mario, but we'll see how that goes. I'd like to get some boppers and a full set so that we can do more Huey. I think if we both had Blood Moon set, then it wouldn't be too bad to do Huey. Skill 2 training as well. We're juicing the life skills. Saying that I'm not allowed to join the boys at Huey. You're part of the boys. But I don't have blood. I feel useless. I feel like I'm actually bringing you down when I'm there. Free money. Paracetamol is on the way. Let me frickin' Google what the American version of paracetamol is. Oh, Tylenol. Ibuprofen. I do have some ibuprofen, but that's just like a painkiller here. I'm not in any pain. I just feel congested. You're literally our ticket to a 25% DPS buff. Yeah. A third person, which should then technically mean a 50% increase in DPS, is actually only a 25% increase in DPS. And what that means is I get 20 sharks, you get 90 sharks, and Mario gets 60 sharks. Ibuprofen's something else? Yeah, ibuprofen's like an anti-inflammatory. Yeah, this is Tylenol, which is a little bit different. As long as they actually send the money to the charity and the CEO isn't secretly blowing it all in Korean strip club adventures, basically no issue. The word charity dodges a ton of financial rules. They have listed a specific charity, though. And also, Korean laws are different than most laws, and they're generally pretty strict due to the way their culture works. So I wouldn't have any doubt about that. But also, it's not like it's costing you money. for the expectation. You know what I mean? It's just costing you, what, like 3 bill in game, which is nothing. Paracetamol is a fever reducer, yeah. Yeah, it's listed as, it says it's like Tylenol, which is a little bit different than ibuprofen. Me and Mario are one person basically, because Gim, so I got 90 sharks, and Maluigi got 80 sharks. But if it was just you two, then you would get 100 sharks, and Maluigi would get 70 sharks, and I would be able to work towards soup. You know what I mean? What's your main class? The one you're good at? If you asked me that 3 years ago, I would have said Zerker. Because I mained Zerker for like 7.5, 8 years. Awakening Zerker, that is. But then they made changes to it, and they changed the like animations of blasting, and they added seismic and stuff like that. And the class absolutely fell off a cliff for me, and I just couldn't even stand playing it anymore. So then we jumped on to Scholar, and I played Scholar for quite a while. I'd say that's the one I know the second best. But the class I plan to main on this account will be Ninja Awakening, which I played a little bit of, but not enough to like PvP on, if that makes sense. Kill will be much longer. Yeah, 30% longer. Oh yeah, your Honglim Hour video. I also have a displate poster of Scholar that has my name on it that PA sent me last year. If that's any indication. Let me see if I can get a food buff actually. Yeah. It used to be in the background of the camera, but I've had the camera off for a while now, and it's not hung back there anymore. I want to say I put it in the behind the scenes on the Discord. I could double check though. If not, I can post a picture of it later. Your guide on Kabua's artifacts, help me to grind Hungum comfortably. They're so good, man. They're so good. Like, Scholar is a bit tankier than the average class, but the point of the video was, like, you can go way earlier than you think, especially if you get Kabua's. So I went, like, super early with a super low gear. And, yeah, it worked out pretty good. It was totally smooth, no danger at all, so. That'll be part of the plan on this account as well. Is Kabua's and Iron Walls pretty early, because I want to push to Jade Forest as early as possible. Just because it's like one of the better early game moneymakers. So I'll probably try to get like 269 AP at least, maybe a hair more. And then a couple of pen armors, which I already have. And then some Kabuas, and then we'll run the Harmony drafts. Should work out. Get some crystals as well. Are you not going to roll Patrizio? I don't even think about Patrizio, to be honest. I also have no money. I think that's the main thing, is I have no money. Skilled 10? Holy. I'm also, like, mostly AFK on the account because I'm doing other things. And I like, really am ensuring that I don't push as hard as I used to, because that just wasn't fun for me, so. You sold Grandpa's kidneys? Got from grinding? Yeah, but, like, I'm still broke, and it's not even nighttime anymore. What's an item cost in there? Like 10 bill? Oh, that's the gift hunt. 300 stack, 250 stack, 200 stack. I don't care about any of that stuff because I don't like enhancing. Some cron bundles, dazzling box. Oh, Vel's Heart, that'd be cool. How much does that cost though? Yeah, it's 13 bill. No thanks, man. You kidding me? I don't have that. I don't care about the rest of this stuff. Nobody cares about Zarka, Dandy, any of that. Breath of Narcian. I guess like the leaves would be fine. But I'd rather just grind for them, to be honest with you. Dawn Blackstones, don't care. Cron, I don't care about any of it. The only thing I'd care about is something like not close to affording and not close to needing it, which is the Vel's Heart. Or maybe the Garmoth Horn for a Garmoth pet, which would be nice, but 13 bill, yeah, 13 bill for that Vel's Heart. You'd think if it's like a special event, it'd be like 5 bill or something, and then it's like, geez, this is worth. But then they'd crash the Vel market. How's the Vel market look, by the way? Yeah. If you guys want to make a little bit of money, buy for 13, sell for 16 and a half. What's the tax on that? Let's see, 16.5 bill times 0.845 tax. You get 13.9 back. Probably not even worth doing. You'd make what, 400 mil? Is that even worth it? Or was it 13 flat? In which case you'd make 900 mil. Quick bill just for doing that. Better do the gamble box and get infinite pots easy, or you could just buy them for 5 bill because they're min listed right now. The potions are min listed, so you may as well just spend 5 bill and guarantee them. That's why I'm not actually like at Blood Wolves, and that's why I'm at Sulfur instead. So they're so cheap, it's just not worth grinding them. And maybe they'll go back up before I can afford them, but I doubt it. Because I'm already back up to a bill, right? So we just gotta make some money. Need to grind for Caphras though? Why would I need Caphras? What do I need Caphras for? I think I have 138 Caphras. Ugar quest, the Marnie stones. I'm not sure what you mean. What's that annoying sucking sound? That's my nose running. Sorry. I'm quite sick, man. Also, I'm sucking some lizards, so maybe the combination of the two. We are fish throat sucking some lizards. We ought to get lizard sucker out here. Maybe I'll swap to lizard sucker real quick, see what he's doing. Oh, you mean the quest where you fill up the Marnie stones and he gives you a bunch of Caphras? There's lizard sucker. I think I bought a weapon for this guy. Oh, I can't even get to the market anyway, so it doesn't matter. Lizard sucker. Oh, we gotta level him up. 3,000 Caphras, 600 Caphras per stone field. Yeah, okay. I remember what you're talking about now. Oh, I died. Lol. Are Caphras, what are these worth? 2 mil? How much money's that net me then? Let's see, 3,000 times 2 mil times 0.845. I'd make 5 bill. That's a free potion if I did that. Yeah, pretty interesting. Not bad. Definitely a good strat. Not that I need the potion right this minute anyway, but you'll buy the Fallen God Armor. I'll buy everything that can be purchased. I really hate enhancing, so I want to do as little of it as possible. So I plan to buy Duo Fallen God, and then I plan to buy Tet after that. Much later down the road. Just gotta go test Guardian Slayer task. Do I take it or skip it? What do they drop? What do they drop? Garbage. It's a boss task though, so it's, I mean, easy XP if you need that. Is it the skinning sound? We're using a blood sucker on them, so we're sucking their blood. That's what the sound is. Man, the classes are so clunky at a low level. Pet is cool. It could be worth trying to get the pet, man. Think loot needs some... Ooh, professional gatherer. Garlic soup and some good sleep. The freaking spider attacking me. Soup is the new pet in old school RuneScape that I'm trying to get. So we don't want to eat him. We want to get him. Maybe I'll pull up an image. We're gonna have to end stream here pretty soon though. Like, I feel like much worse. Let me pull him up. I think I have him pulled up on a thing. Yeah. Let me zoom in a little bit. Turn it on. This is Soup. They put a little Christmas hat on him for the Christmas season. But this is the pet Soup. He's just a little turtle. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to get him. We're grinding for Soup. Oh geez. Yeah, I gotta get something on this guy. Maybe we'll go do a quest or two. Get the Naru gear or whatever. Otherwise he's gonna be useless. Lemon, ginger, boiling water. Tincture to drive off flu. What I'm gonna do, I'll let you in a little bit behind the scenes there, Weave. My plan is to have a Monster Energy, and then some mashed potatoes. So that's going to have to do. That's going to have to be good enough. Because that's what I have. I have a sugar-free Monster Energy, and I have some mashed potatoes. So, mashed potato Monster Energy flavor. You're on to some ideas. That is a $1 billion market. Sick loot, flu loot? It might be the flu, I don't know. It's been a few days now. It's pretty bad. The sore throat is gone, though, for the most part. So that's good. Someone did that already on YouTube. I've seen the video of the guy trying to make alcohol from Monster, but it keeps, like, destroying the alcohol. Because there's something, like, all the preservatives in Monster, like, prevent the yeast from flocculating. It's pretty funny. Gonna head out. See you later. I see you at SRS. Hopefully I'll have some boppers by then. But have a good evening, Mario. We'll catch you later. Why are you pickaxing? Okay, I guess. Sold some Trees and Natures. I mean, instant mash, but instead of hot water, add up Monster Energy. Yeah, you put Monster Energy in a bowl, you microwave it for 2 minutes. That might blow up your microwave. I don't know. I've never tried it. And then you just mix in the instant mashed potatoes, and you're good. I'm gonna die again. Don't really like mashed potatoes. They're a good filler when you're sick of rice. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Run! Oh, jeez. Oh, he's still coming after me. He's still coming after me. We're dead here. Goodbye, cruel world. Dead. Yeah, I might have to get some something on him. What? This frickin' crab, man. Get out of here, crab. Nobody likes you, man. Back attack. Critical double back attack. Bam. Whoop. Alright, everyone. I gotta call it. The sickness is coming for me. We should be back tomorrow with probably some Dark Souls 1. We're doing a co-op playthrough with Mr. Cookie. Oh, he killed my horse as well. What a jerk. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow. Or I didn't have a horse, maybe. I do feel better today than I did yesterday, so put that in the plus column, I guess. I do hopefully I'll be able to get that video out a little bit later today. I did actually finish the video itself. I just have to do like thumbnail stuff and titling and stuff like that. And of course upload it. I also need to upload the VOD from today. I've been trying to get better about actually uploading the VODs to the VOD channel. That is called SickLoot-VOD, by the way, on YouTube, if you want to follow that so you can watch some of the VODs. But yeah, other than that, we will be back tomorrow. I really appreciate you guys being here, despite it being such a short stream. I knew it was going to be short, but I still wanted to get one out for you. So thank you guys for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow.